Today, we are on the Aetherdrift Draft Grift, hoping for some gifts from the Aetherdrift Draft Gods. You get the gist? I want to try the blue-red deck today, and I would like to take another crack at green-black too. So let's manifest those pulls, and let's jump into a draft. Alright, show me the goods. So, pick one, pack one. Some interesting stuff. Gastel Thrill Roller is just okay, it is fine. Spike Spit is pretty excellent. Mech Cycle's fine. Molt Tender, Plow Through, Crash and Burn, Grim Bauble. All actually probably like pickable. So here's what I'm thinking. If I could see first picking the Spike Spitter, maybe even the Crash and Burn. I could see first picking the Molt Tender. However, maybe the best thing to take is the Grim Bauble, because it cuts black out of this pack and sends the signal. Like, if we take red, we're passing good red cards anyway. So maybe black is supposed to be the pick here. I'll take the Grim Bauble. That'll be where we kick things off. So now, there's nothing really that great in this pack either. I guess Memory Guardian is okay. Don't need to second pick that though. Wreckage Wickerfolk is decent. Trip Up's good. Trip Up is a good card. Chefette Archfiend I'm not that fussed about. Ooze Patrol's pretty great. Can be great. I think I'm going to take the Wreckage Wickerfolk. Because I think that we pass some good green and some good red. So I'm going to make I'm just going to speculate for now that blue-black is going to be the colors that are most likely open. Now there's an Outpace Oblivion, which is an excellent card. So that's a little weird. It's a little weird seeing that here. We could also Gastel Raider. I'm not that fussed about Gastel Raider. Hull Drift is decent. Okay, so best card in the pack, probably Outpace Oblivion and Ride's End. This is a super, super good card. Should I be looking at red-black? Maybe. So we'll take the Outpace Oblivion, and maybe red-black is what we're going to do. I think it is just the best card in that pack. So happy to do that. Now, Haunted Hellride is interesting, because we could be playing... we could end up in blue. Midnight Mangler is pretty good too. Fuel the Flames is not bad. Thunderhead Gunner is good, irrespective of the deck that it ends up in, though. Earth Rumbler is fantastic too. Unsure if I'm supposed to... I'm expecting the green to dry up. Okay, I'll take the Thunderhead Gunner. Take the Thunderhead Gunner and let's see where we end up. So there's a Midnight Mangler, which is great. I'm going to take the Back on Track, because that is good in green-black, good in blue-black. And here, so we could take the Surveyor or the Ironclad. I'm going to take the Glitch Ghost Surveyor. Scurryfoot's fantastic. Do I want to be blue-black or do I want to be green-black? Do you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to go into green-black. Scurryfoot's better than Glitch Ghost Surveyor. So let's... yeah, so no blue in this pack. Prowcatcher's meh. Sarcophagus, risky shortcut. I guess I'm going to take the risky shortcut. And I'm sort of now leaning towards... green-black, but Spire Mech Cycle came all the way around. Okay, so maybe it's red-black then. Broken Wings is better than Pedal to the Metal, I think. But red-black, aggressive. I can see taking the Sarcophagus, just to have another 2-drop that starts my engines. Okay. I think we have a direction. So Outpace is a great card. Risky Shortcut we don't really want to play in this deck. Same for maybe the Back on Track ends up being a bit slow. I'm pretty sure Red-Black is supposed to be like low to the ground and pretty aggressive. But the games in this format do go grindy, so if we open some Gastel Raiders, that'd be great. I'm not so sure about the other uncommon, the red-black uncommon that gives something lifelink and unblockable, because loads of the creatures in this format don't have power 2 or less. So Artillerist is better for enabling speed, but this is a pretty late tripper. I don't think I'm going to miss the Oil Gorger or the Artillerist. So I'm going to take the trip up and maybe speculate that we're going to drop our red. Actually, we could also drop our black. Okay, yeah, let's stay open. Okay, red-green seems to be the way, but Push the Limit is a deck I've wanted to build, and blue does seem sort of open. So let's see if blue-red cycling is open. We have the Outpace and Trip Up in the way of interaction for that deck. So maybe we are going to drop our black and build blue-red cycling. We're not off to a great start for that purpose. But we have a few of the key... Well, we have 2 of the key cards. Hirewood Gearhulk's pretty excellent. And we do have this Scurryfoot. We do have some good red cards. So is the Gearhulk worth... is the Gearhulk worth dropping our black and blue and playing Exhaust instead? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. There's also a Ketrodon, Outpace Oblivion, Fuel the Flames in this pack. All good stuff. Pothole Mole's not bad too. We might even splash the Back on Track. That could be something that we do. Or I wonder if I'm just going to take the Ironclad here. No, I think I take the Run Over here. I think I do want to, I think Run Over is really good. Lots of different options here. Lots of different options, but I think we are going to try and stay in this lane. So Push the Limit, probably not. Defend the Rider is, okay. Broadside Barrage is really good, though. So I think we're dropping the black. We're now deciding between blue-red and green-red. We would... So it's the Broadside Barrage and the Push the Limit that are pulling us into the Izzet colors. And the Gearhulk, of course, it's pulling us into Gruul. So if we want to do Gruul, it's probably Prowl Catcher Specialist. If we want to do Izzet, I think Sabotage Strategist is just okay. But we haven't seen the other Izzet uncommons. I think I'm going to take the Prowl Catcher Specialist. I think Silken Strength is good too. But I think the green-red is seeming more open. I mean, there's Sky Crash for the blue-red deck. But I'm still going to... I think we're going to pull into red-green now. So Goblin Surveyor's fine. Broken Wings is decent. Malt Tenders, not so much for this deck. Sky Crash is good. Would I rather just have a creature... No, I'll take the Sky Crash. I think it's a pretty fine card. Good even. So we could take Camera Launcher or Broken Wings here. I'm going to take the Broken Wings. First Broken Wings I'm pretty happy to take. Oh, do I want to take the land and splash? Do I want to take the Camera Launcher as just an okay creature? I prefer it to Burn a Rocket. Not that excited about Burn a Rocket. Think I'm supposed to take the creature. Now there's a Spike Spitter. That's great. Silken Strength would be the second best pick here. But Spike Spitter is, yeah, really solid. Good payoff for max speed. Dynamite Diver is real mid. Dredger's Insight. It's not exactly what we want to do in this deck. But mill for artifact, creature, or land. Yeah, I mean, mill for draw a card. It's not really what we want to do. I'm going to take the Dynamite Diver. It's pretty good for sneaking a point of damage and getting up to max speed. Ironclad or Ether Jacket? I guess I'll take the Ironclad. I don't really want to play it. Okay, I mean, our colors are drying up, and we are quite far away from having enough playables. So that's worrying. Silken Strength is nice. Our interaction is actually looking not fantastic, but acceptable. And another Thrill Roller versus a Crash and Burn, a Gilded Goda, a Broken Wings. I'll take the Thrill Roller. I think that the Thrill Roller is pretty good. It basically is a creature. We do just need more creatures to fill out our curve. I would like better removal. But what we need is creatures to fill out the lower end of our curve. So that's the bigger priority. If we'd have built red-blue, we would have been able to take this Cryptcaller Chariot, maybe. But it would have been the only payoff. It would have been the only payoff that we found. We haven't seen any of the other cycling payoffs. So we could take Fang Druid Summoner, speculate on finding a Gibberic on Omnivore later. I guess we'll try. Malt Tender's decent. Rocky Roads is fine, but I'll take the Fang Druid Summoner. I think the upside is higher, that we find a vanilla creature that we can actually make use of. Yeah, the red-blue's really good in this pack. Feeling like I made a mistake moving off of red-blue, but it was a bit of a messy one, I think. So we could take Gastel Blockbuster. I think I'm just going to take the Rocky Roads here. Velocitor is decent. Oh, there's a Boom Scholar. That's obviously a very good find. Tyrox is good. Lightning Strike's good. Omnivore might be... Is Omnivore better than Tyrox? Probably not. Not with, like, a run over. And the Silken Strength is pretty good with Tyrox. We've also got the... Oh, we don't have a Pedal to the Metal? I thought we did. Did I not take that? So Tyrox, Fang Druid Summoner, that's all good. Especially if Tyrox trades with something. There's a Lightning Strike too. Obviously, I'm cognizant to that, but we just need more creatures. Another Boom Scholar is actually pretty excellent. We don't have a ton of exhaust. So Pedal to the Metal here over third Broken Wings. And that is okay, but not super, super exciting. So we have a couple of vehicles. Is the Velocitor worth taking? Should I just take the Goblin Surveyor? I think I'd rather have the Goblin Surveyor. Keep the curve low. It does have Trample, so it wears a Silken Strength quite well. So we're at 22 cards. We probably just need to find one more playable, and I will also take lands if we can find them. Not in this pack, though. Not in this pack. Okay. One more playable. I mean, we do have like an ether jacket if we need to play that. This is just Malt Tender here. It's a creature. It doesn't do nothing. So, upgrades to one of these creatures would be fine. Be happy to, you know, exhaust stuff. Yeah, so upgrading one of these creatures at this point would be, I'd be pretty happy with. Upgrading removal maybe, but actually I'd be happy to just take lands here. So I guess the Blockbuster is the take. I'm not looking to play it though. It's not an upgrade. Sarcophagus, but again, not looking to play it. Okay, we got none of the things that we wanted, so we are just about... We've just about assembled a playable deck. So the big downside to this deck is that they're actually like... There's 2 Boom Scholars, and that is excellent, but there's not that much exhaust. Still, it is okay. So are we playing 9 red? I guess we are. We have, like, not finding any pothole moles, bit of a shame. Not finding any, ramp effects is a bit of a shame. It's a very honest deck. It's a very fair and honest deck. We don't have any mounts either for the Spire Mech cycle. We're playing all of these combat tricks, and there's nothing else to bring in. So we're pretty tight. It's pretty tight. I don't want the 4-mana 6/3. I think this is fine, but there's not really any wiggle room, and it's not superb. It's not that good. All of our early creatures, most of them are red, actually. Yeah, all of our 2-drop creatures can be played with red, so playing the extra mountain is correct. Maybe I'm just cutting the rocky roads. We don't need the pilot. We're not likely to use it. And we do have Thunderhead Gunner and Spike Spitter to draw more cards, relevant cards, which should mean that we can always do something with our mana. We don't need to make the 1/1. Yeah, we shouldn't flood out. Not with... Not with these 2 cards. Maybe it's still worth playing anyway, though. Like... Oh, no, I think we need to give this deck every advantage, and I think curving out is going to be imperative to that. So let's play 17 lands, run it like this, nice and simple, very honest. Let's give it a go. Drop your predictions in the comments. I'm predicting this is a 4-win deck. This is okay. I mean, opponent's on the play, but I think this is a keepable hand. Fang Druid Summoner probably... Oh, well. Fang Druid Summoner not drawing a card anymore. Okay, so we can play the Tyrox, we can Broken Wings the Mangler, and then start hitting in for 4, and that's not bad. And if the Tyrox dies, we can get it back with the Fang Druid Summoner, so... Yeah, okay. I see the vision. Opponent
has a bunch of options. Tough to decide what to do, eh? Okay, a 2-4. A 2-4 is pretty annoying. I guess I'm just attacking with Tyrox playing out the Prow Catcher. Or do I just let this trade happen? And Broken Wings, what the other thing? Let this trade happen, Broken Wings the other thing, play the Fang Druid Summoner, get back Tyrox. Okay, I'm in for that. And I'm going to Broken Wings this now, because I don't want to give them the mana discount. We can double spell next turn. It's pretty nice. Spectral Interferences is a nice draw. But we do have Thunderhead Gunner, which I'd rather... Like, if I had to choose, I'd rather keep the Thunderhead Gunner. Make sure we don't flood out from this point. Okay. Keen Buccaneer exhausting right now. They are tapped out, so I'm going to... play my Thunderhead Gunner. Nice beefy 4-5. And then start filtering through our deck. Ether Jacket. So we don't want to play into... we don't want to play Spire Mech Cycle into that. Power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Okay. I think we can just attack with the Prow Catcher. Sweet. Hit him for 4. Let's loot this land away. Run over's a nice draw. They're only getting up to 2 speed, so we have time to take out the Mendicant. They're down to 2 cards. It's 2 cards apiece. We have the Thunderhead Gunner, which does put us at a pretty solid advantage. I mean, this is excellent. Of course, they do have all of this open mana, so going to be careful here. Okay, we're just going to pass the turn back. Let him get up to 3 speed. I think no. I do think keeping them off of speed is probably worth it. They have no way to react to that. That is good.
I guess I'm going to wait. Yeah, going to wait on my removal here. Trying to decide whether I'm playing out the Spire Mech cycle. I think I'm not. I think I'm just going to... I do want a Broken Wings the Mendicant Core, so I'm going to do that this turn cycle. We have Lethal on board anyway, and we have 2 Hasters in hand, so... I mean, if they get up to 3 speed, it's fine. As long as we clear a blocker, we win, so... let's wait. Diversion unit. Counter my Broken Wings unless its controller pays 3. That leaves them with a 2-1. And we can attack with 4-2 with Trample. And then they can, like, block, take 4. Yep, it's definitely worth it. Down to 1. We have a hasty creature in hand. Sundial. Well, pretty sure this this just wins. All right. That's what we want to do. Okay, opponent number 2, rack him up. Oh, this is a mulligan, unfortunately. I really like finding a dual land in the drafts, because this happens to me all the fucking time in this format. On the draw, maybe we could keep it. No, I don't. I wouldn't. I'm just going to mull this. It's very important that this deck curves out. We're going to lose games where we don't have somewhat of a curve. For fuck's sake. Okay, well, this is keepable. On the draw, putting the mountain back. Engine wrapped. Meet dynamite dive. At least it is a playable creature. If we don't draw the forest now, like, what are you gonna do? This happens all the time. This happens so frequently in this format. I really feel like those hands where we just have all of one color, I feel like it's happened nearly like half a dozen times in the last week. Good lord. So gross. So there's a Ketrodon down there. They milled that down there, so they must have a way to reanimate it. Or they're desperately looking for lands. Oh yeah, the Broodheart engine reanimates it, of course. So I don't know if I even have a way to deal with that. That certainly doesn't do it. So now we just play chump blockers for the next, like, we draw a forest, we play chump blockers for the next 4 turns, and then what? I'm just going to scoop it up here. Usually not an advocate of scooping early, but we were way, way far behind. I mean, this is a good hand. It's a curve. That's all we're asking for. Opponent has mulliganed. We might be able to put them under some pressure if they didn't find an early play. Silken Strength, not bad at all. Pretty good draw, in fact. Sky Streak Engineer is a 1/3. I guess I'm just playing this. And next turn we can double spell, crew it, hold up the Silken Strength. Unsure if I'm supposed to mill a card with Molt Tender. I think I maybe am. Pothole Mole milling 2 big creatures. So whenever they get around to getting those back, we are going to be in trouble. I'm supposed to mill a card here. I think just... Okay, cool. Forest off the top is fine. So let's play our Prowl Catcher Specialist. We are going to crew. And if we do... Yeah, I guess I'm just attacking with the Thrill Roller. Oh, no, I should probably also attack with the Sarcophagus. No, no, no. Because then the double block is bad. This is a good spot to be in. If they block this, we Silken Strength. If they ever kill this thing, we can discard this land and get it back. So it does put them under quite a bit of pressure. And they're not quite there yet with the Sky Streak Engineer. So next turn, this is a 3/3. Oh, they're going to double block it? Well, that's very good. That is very good. I'll go through the Sky Streak Engineer. Regal Imperiosaur. I mean, we'll trade those off. I will play the forest. I'll crew up.
definitely taking this trade. That is max speed for us. Another creature would let us crew the Thrill Roller, which would be nice, but trading their 4-drop for our 2-drop when we have nothing else to do with our mana, obviously we're very happy with that. They are way up on cards. So we got to get him dead. Ranger's Refueler. And a Broodheart Engine. So that is going to reanimate like a Terrian, and then we're going to lose the game. So we have very little time to find something really good to do. This is not bad at all. We crew. We make a 3/3. They reanimate, so they're gonna trade with the 3/3, take 5, go down to 5. If they spend their whole turn reanimating a Terrian, we will then have an attack for, well, they'll just block, this will eat the 3/3. We can deal, get them down to 1. Get them down to 1 is worth it. Yeah, if they just reanimate, there's not a Ketron. Oh, they can actually reanimate the Mammoth and make an extra blocker. But this trades with the Mammoth, and it can come back the next turn. Firewood Gear Hulk off the top, probably good enough to win. Yep, they bring back the Mammoth. We can attack straight into the Mammoth, so that's good. And then we can bring back the Thrill Roller. And we like the spot we're in. What are they doing? Why are they hovering over their creatures? So they have one more play? Is it like a fight spell? It's a plow through. Sure. I guess it now doesn't trade with the map. Goblin Surveyor. That's not great. So we swing in with the 4. It dies. Yeah, now I need time. Oh, I needed to discard a card. Oh, whoops. Okay, I fucked that up. But this is okay. I guess we can trade for the Mammoth if they attack. And then draw a card off the Surveyor. I needed to hold that land to discard and use the Malt Tender mana to get this back as a creature. Okay, Refueler currently not doing anything. Sky Crash looking real bad. Okay, let's cycle that. Gimme a Gear Hulk. Okay. Boom Scholar. Well, it's not bad. Guess I want to just draw a card off this, or no, that's... if we attack all... This gets eaten, this gets eaten, this gets eaten, this gets eaten, though. No attacks. I think my only chance is just to rip the Gear Hulk off the top. Rip the Gear Hulk. Sure, run over is fine. Rather they have that there and use it. It's not really making that much of a difference here. Boom Scholar wasn't really helping. Mountain. Am I going to send this just to draw a card now? I believe that is what I'm going to do. We'll draw our 3, and then we can discard a card to get back the Thrill Roller if we want to. I guess we'll do that on their turn. But still, play Thrill Roller, draw Gear Hulk, might just get us there. Yep, that plus Refueler. Really good. Not even sure if the Gear Hulk gets us there anymore. Need them to attack. And then we rip the Gear Hulk and we kill them on the swing back. That's... like, I need them to make a mistake. The problem with this deck is we don't have the Crash and Burns and we don't have the Death Touch creatures to go with the runovers. So we... oh, this is only a sorcery. Oh, I'm so dumb. Do you know what? I'm going to take the 5. I think with this combo on the field, the only thing that I can do is maybe find the Gear Hulk. I need to search my library for Tyrox. Play it. Arse. Give me that Gear Hulk. Wonder what their blue splash is for. I don't think we've seen that yet. Oh, it's the... these are not cards you splash. Maybe they're splashing the black. For the Broodheart engine, that would make more sense, I think. Yeah, we have no way to deal with big creatures in this deck, which is a huge, huge drafting mistake. You have to be able to answer the big green creatures because they're the best thing that's going on in the format. Yep, we've totally run out of things to do. It is reasonable for us to still snatch a win if they commit to a big attack and we just play a Gear Hulk. I'm not even sure of the maths anymore, but that's just, that's all we're hoping for. But if we don't find it in the next couple of turns, we'll just scoop, even if the opponent continues to be very conservative with their attacks. Yeah, this is too many swamps for them to splash the Broodheart engine, I think. I don't know. Like 2 swamps and 2 night markets is not likely to be just for the Broodheart engine. I guess we can just do this. Dynamite Diver. Why the hell not? They go for a big swing. Well, they have, do they have 7 3/3s? They should just be attacking. But let's see if they screw it up. Maddening. And, okay, I think I've had enough. If they're not going to attack, I'm just going to screw it up. We can't really afford bad luck with this deck. It does need every advantage it can get. This is not fantastic, but maybe we can draw an earlier creature to play. At least we have our colors, though, and we do have kind of a late curve, but a curve nonetheless. Still, I'd love a 2-drop. Like a Sarcophagus would be great. Okay, that is enough land now. Silken Strength is not bad with the Goblin Surveyor. Turns it into a 4/4 with Trample, which is pretty solid. And there is a Broken Wings, also pretty damn good. Okay. They're going to take the 3. I'll gain some speed. We could take the... We could play the Spike Spitter. I'd rather just hold up Silken Strength than the Broken Wings here, because Spike Spitter is very good, and I think it's more likely to draw an answer. So this is sort of just hoping they attack and we Silken Strength. So I'm assuming that they are green-white, maybe splashing black. Because you wouldn't splash either of these cards. And if they are green-white, they're off to a pretty bad start. Looks like that is what they're doing. And the Lifecraft engine, which we can... Broken Wings, so that's nice. I think they're supposed to choose Mount. Okay. So this will attack as a 3/4 flyer. We can shrink it to a 2/3. Wait, is this even good? Oh, that wasn't right, was it? Yeah, I'd rather take the 4 here. That was wrong. Sky Crash is actually a pretty nice draw, though. Sky Crash plus Broken Wings. Yeah, okay. I am in for that. Alright, let's pass. I think it's better to not take that trade there. I should have thought ahead a little bit more, but not take that trade there. Probably would have ended up playing the Silken Strength and trading off one of these creatures, which would have been better. But let's not take that trade there. Try and get up to max speed, and then Endrider Spike Spitter can come down and start doing some work. Lifecraft engine is not a target right now. It's not really doing anything. Now they cannot mount this, right? So I would rather... I guess I'd rather Broken Wings here. Do I want to cycle this at some point? No. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to destroy target artifact. I let them crew. Destroy target artifact. They're going to maybe... Oh, the mount is only as a sorcery, so they can't do this anyway. Okay, fine. Okay, they're going to crew the Lifecraft engine. And then are they going to attack with it? I'll kill it now. Okay. Ride's End, not bad. Not bad at all. So I guess you don't do much. I'd rather have the Spike Spitter out. If they have a removal spell for it, so be it. But they've used one. And it's kind of our only hope now. Exhausting isn't good. They're down to 3 cards in hand. Yeah, it's all good. This is all not bad stuff that's happening. Guess I'm gonna send the Spire Mech cycle in. Because it will trade with
the Scurryfoot plus token. And I'm okay with that. Best card to draw would probably be the removal spell, the Outpace Oblivion. Because it could remove a creature and get us up to 4 speed, which would be super useful. Happy with this double block here, though. I'm also happy for them to take 5. I guess now I'm playing out this forest. Hopefully the Spike Spitter sticks around. Four cards in hand. They might have a kill spell for the Spike Spitter. Okay, second Ride's End. Fair enough. Fair enough. But we can hit him back for 5. Fang Druid Summoner. It's a good draw. What is in my graveyard? Tyrox isn't down here, is he? We find Tyrox. We play Tyrox. We crew up. They are going down to 4. I have 1 blocker. I'm on 8. It has reach. Sarcophagus can crew next turn, so we'll have 2 lethal threats attacking next turn. Risky. Risky, not just chumping there. Sure, okay, collision course. Wonder what the black splash is for then. And they're just going to scoop? Why? I did not feel like we were just winning there. Okay, we're 2-2. We're going first. This is a keepable hand, but it does not curve out very well. If we can draw a 2-drop, that would be ideal. Freaking Scurryfoots, man. We'll have to use a removal spell on that. Do you know what? We can start with the Goblin Surveyor. Yep. Sure thing. Loxodon Surveyor. Missing the land is kind of a disaster. This is going to make a 3-3 next turn. I think I have to outpace Oblivion the 1-1, which is very disappointing, but is that right? Gutted. This is the way that we're going to lose. Not drawing a land here. I mean, even if we do, it's not that good. Okay, well, at least Tyrox does block. They find Terrian. Yeah, okay. I think this game's already done for... Like, we have no answer to a Terrian, which was a mistake. You can't draft a deck that doesn't have answers to, like, just big green creatures. That was a bad block. Oh, we have no plays, man.
We have no plays. We can't just block with the Boom Scholar. That is not a winning line. I guess I have to play it out and then, like, maybe I have run over online next turn. Nope. Yeah, that's what I expected, but we're so outclassed. Okay. Spike Spitter. Thunderhead Gunner. It's very good from them. Alright. Now what? A Thunderhead Gunner from us? Or a run over which hits nothing. I think it's going to be Thunderhead Gunner from us. Probably ditching this mech cycle. Or the Broken Wings is not very good. Yeah, Broken Wings not good in this matchup. We need, like, Pedal to the Metal to stop the Terrian. Sky Crash, also, unfortunately, garbage. Okay, play out the Boom Scholar. And we can trade with the Terrian. We're so far off max speed, I don't think the Spike Spitter is going to get us there. So if the Terrian attacks, we are going to try to block it, deal the run over damage to it. Do they have a fight spell? Trading both of these off. I think I have to just go for hoping they don't have anything. Yeah, I think I do. And if they remove the Thunderhead Gunner now, it's just over, but feeling pretty over anyway. Okay, that's not so bad. Could be worse. Not much worse. Yeah, there's no coming back from this. I guess I'll drop the Thrill Roller. Play the mech cycle. I'm unsurprised that this deck went 2-3. I think it looked pretty bad. And then it started to look worse when I realized we had no way to answer, just a big dumb green creature. So we'll crew. Do they have... Oh, they have the treasure. So there is nothing we can do to prevent lethal here? Yeah, okay. Well, there you have it, folks. We have our answer. I think the deck started to look promising, but it was a messy draft. I think you cannot draft a deck in Aether Drift that cannot answer 6 toughness green creatures. It is absolutely essential. You just can't do it. You can't, like, the lightning strikes are a lot lower. You need to find crash and burns. You need to find runovers with Death Touch creatures, like the Venom Sac Lagak and the Engine Rat to go with it. Those are absolutely necessary. I'm pretty sure, like, I think we lost 2 or 3 games there to them just having a big green creature, which we could not answer. So that is the lesson we're taking away from this 2-3 result. That is not a deck you can draft. Anyway, if you liked this video, please like this video and subscribe and drop me a comment. I will catch you on the next episode of Operation Double Mythic. That is it from me, so that is a wrap.